really pressing it. We are literally 12 days, 13 days away from Ford Takeover, and I'm in the horsepower challenge. I'm hoping and praying that we can get everything together so that I can make that thing happen. So I'm trying to smile. It's just, I'm gonna be honest with you all, this is it for this car. Like, I'm not doing, once this car gets running this time, I'm leaving it alone. So.
Ness the God.
What's happening, everybody? It's your boy Kendall Sean with the one and only Blue Oval Media. No, you probably didn't see that too well, but yeah. So today I'm back at my man Mike's shop, TNT Speed, and our goal is to get the KSD notch running fully. So you saw us start it up, but now we're trying to get everything done so that it is running. So I can give you all a quick update on what he's doing right now and some of the other stuff that we have to do to button it up so that we can get it together. So right now, this is the heater hose in the back. Because we had all this new wiring on the heater hose, we could not run it the way that it was, and so we're just kind of, you know, getting it all together now so that we can put those on there. But he's doing that. Obviously we got to get that cover back on. The JLTs have to go back there. These bolts have to be put in here as well. The other thing is there is no coolant or anything inside, and so we have to get the coolant and everything ran. I think this power steering is not it's not in there neither. Brakes, we're going with a different setup, but for right now we're just gonna have to bleed these for right now and get that together. I had a leak right there, so we got to fix that. And then also I still have to get the rear end together. We haven't gotten our axles back just yet, so I have to get that. So bottom line is there's still a lot of stuff to do, and we're pressed for time. And to be honest, I hate being pressed for time, but I've already missed Ponies in the Smokies, and I don't want to miss Ford Takeover, and mainly because I'm in the horsepower challenge, and it'll be the time where everybody will see what horsepower it would get. So the last time I dynoed it, it was at 700. So with us going E85 and everything, I want to be able to see what it does. And so we're going to get some things buttoned up here and taken care of. So stay tuned. All right, so the hose is installed now. It's sitting in there. Got it all together and fixed up. So that's gonna be fine. I'm gonna go ahead and show you all that real quick. So we're pretty much right there as it relates to this. Like I said, the only thing we don't have is all this stuff for the rear end. And so with that being said, we will do what we need to do with that. All right, everybody, so we're back. We actually had to shut down yesterday for a quick moment and come back today. But let me tell you what has happened since then. Check it out. For the first time in a long time, man, that belt is back on. You all see that I got the bridge powder coated, but the belt is back on. The heater hoses are connected and ready. All of the hoses down here with the new tank and everything, they all have the clamps on it. So you see the tank is right there, and it may be a little bit hard to focus, but the hose that's down there and all of those, they have everything on it. Yeah, so I am excited about this because this is the first time that it's been pretty much almost fully put back together. So let me show you what needs to happen in the rear. So the legendary Dr. Walt Nono is on his way. He's gonna clean all of this up. And yeah, also the drain was ran as well. So then we just gotta figure out where we're gonna route that out to. But the drain is ready. Walt is gonna clean up all this wiring and stuff for me. And then we're gonna get this whole trunk together. And then we're gonna try to fill all this stuff up and see how the car just runs just by itself on its own power, and then kind of go from there. So for me, this is real exciting because, man, it has been 5 months for us doing this on this car. And man, I had more plans, and you know, kind of after thinking about it all or whatever, once we get this thing to this point, and I'm actually getting another rear end. So we're gonna get the axles and stuff in here temporarily. This powder coated rear end, I'm actually gonna take out and sell it. All the stuff is new in it, but I'm gonna get a different rear end because we're gonna shorten the ends so that I can run a wider wheel. So the rear end is gonna be for sale. Like I said, you saw it on the channel. All the stuff is gonna be new. We're gonna sell it, and then we're dropping another one in here. And kind of after that, man, I'm gonna really just take a break. We're gonna put some wheel wood brakes all the way around, and I'm gonna take a break, man, because I'm tired, to be honest, and I got another project, and I just want to drive this car, man, and enjoy it with the family. Get my wife back in and get the air working, and outside of that, and take it to the shows this year with the power that it needs. I'm not really flying like that. I just like to have the power just in case. So we'll get everything back buttoned up. So I'll keep you posted. So stay tuned. So I always want to show gratitude. Shout out to my man Andrew from Hanlon Motorsports for this amazing shifter. I'm gonna put the shifter in here. I don't know if I'm gonna get it done before Ford Takeover because of everything that's on the line. I literally have 12 more days before this event. But I do want to use it. So we're gonna get this thing installed. But man, if you all need anything shifter wise, transmission wise, Hanlon Motorsports is the place. Andrew is the man. So shout out to you, bro. But I'm about to put this shifter ball on the shifter because I need it on there. So yep, we're gonna do that real quick just to have it on there, and then like I said, we'll get this one in there soon. So stay tuned. I just got, like I said, shout out to Hanlon Motorsports. I just actually put in the new handle with her shifter ball. Just got that put in the car, so that'll help me. But I just need to put it in there because I hated the stock one, which is sitting over there somewhere. But just got that one in there, and like I said, the legendary Dr. Walt No is working on getting this wiring in order right here, getting all this cleaned up. Then we'll have it literally sitting in there so that it's clean and covered up when we actually put the carpet back on. So we're working that out right now, so stay tuned. So this is like monumental right now. I just putting coolant in. Oh yeah, but we won't say nothing. We'll figure it out. So we did have a small leak that we had to address, but nothing real serious. And so we filled up the radiator. Now we have to come from here because the motor is bone dry, and so we need to get as much coolant up in here as we possibly can before we start this process of getting it running and everything. But the beauty of it is that, you know, if you all know 03 Cobras, they have the radiators where you can't fill it up, it's pressurized. So this one, we're not going that route. We're using the Foxbody radiator because I hated the 03 Cobra radiator and how that works. And so we're using this. It makes it easier to burp it and everything. And so we're about to go from here, try to fill it up some more. If you all are familiar with the 03 Cobras, the old one was right here, but with this setup I can't use it, but I was able to do it from here. But now we have to do our best to kind of get it from that right there. And so we're going to try that, get it filled up as much as possible, and then we're going to go from there. So stay tuned. So this is why he's the man. I mean, his funnel screwed in to this. I don't know if you all have watched the channel before and watched me do this, but this is why he has the shop and I'm at home. Because, I mean, that right there on itself is amazing, man. And, man, that coolant is getting in there, man. So this is actually pretty cool. I may have to invest in one of those, but I don't want to do none of this no more. So, wow. Amazing. So, for the first time in months, it's fully running right now. I don't know if you all can tell, but man, that tank is loud. But yeah, it's running. So obviously, you know, I'm excited about this, but we're now got to run through all the cooling stuff, make sure everything cooling wise is good, and kind of go from there. So we got to check that, because obviously we did some different stuff right now. So just trying to get the coolant together, and then he'll do what he has to do from a tuning perspective. But yeah, Walt's still cleaning up the wiring situation, but the KSD notch is finally running, so which is good, you know. Making sure we don't have any leaks or anything sitting anywhere, and then making sure it gets up to temperature and see if the fans and stuff kick on like it's supposed to, which I believe it will. But we still, just like I said, we want to be safe better than sorry, so stay tuned. That thing is loud. That tank is loud. As always, it's always something. My luck and this car right here. So, two things. Number one, we're having a charging issue with the alternator. Car was running good, cut off. And bottom line, we went through 100 scenarios, and what we decided to do is that I just got to get a one-wire alternator. Like, besides us trying to figure out all this extra stuff, I just decided that I'm going to get a one-wire alternator, get a bigger one as well, so that the charging can be good, because these 03 Cobras are known for having charging issues or whatever. Well, obviously, you know, it's a 90, but 03 Cobra motors, so I want to make sure that I have that in order. So we're gonna get that in place. Also, I got another issue I'll show you. This is minor, but getting this to these pulleys, they're a little bit too far up, so we got to get those brought back. And then the cooling, we got to get it burped. We're gonna raise this up a little bit more, and then just making sure that I'm going to be good with these caps. We're going to get another cap for this one, and then, like I said, we just want to make sure that, you know, with me going over to this system, that it is going to work well. So yeah, that's where we are with it. It's not fun. I got Mike over there. He's looking excited, but it's not fun. But this is just where I'm at. So this is the joys of doing this. And yes, am I getting closer to crunch time? And yeah, we are. We still got to get the stuff from Moser to get the rear end in this place, because we don't have that just yet. I can't even drive the car if it was running, and I got to make sure that we can get this thing burped right and just get everything back together. So this is my life, unfortunately, and yeah, I got to do and I have to deal with it. So that's just where we are. I don't know if I can really give you any more information on this, or if I'm going to go any further with anything else on this video, but make sure you get your tickets to Bleed Ford Blue Fest. It's going down June 19th, and make sure you get your Bleed Ford Blue Fest t-shirts. I actually have on one. Your Bleed Ford Blue Fest t-shirt. I actually have it on right now, but like I said, I'm holding the camera. But yeah, I mean, at least the car still looks good, right? Doesn't that count for something? Jesus, like.
Hey, it ran. It wasn't on video, but it ran. We had it run for like 5 minutes.
Oh, I had it on video.
Oh, you did?
I showed the part where it was running, so
it idled. It revved up. It did everything it needed to do.
Yeah, it's running. It's just all the little small stuff that's becoming big stuff now. So, well, I'll give you all a sneak peek. Hold on, show you what Walt is working on real quick. As you can see, he's getting all of that together, so that will be complete as well. But yeah, I guess the car still looks good, but in order for me to get this thing ready for Ford Takeover, it's gonna take a lot of work and effort, and yeah, I gotta keep my fingers crossed on that. So yeah, that's just kind of where we are. I'm really pressing it. We are literally 13 days away from Ford Takeover, and I'm in the horsepower challenge. I'm hoping and praying that we can get everything together so that I can make that thing happen. So I'm trying to smile. It's just, I'm gonna be honest with you all, this is it for this car. Like, I'm not doing, once this car gets running this time, I'm leaving it alone. So, man, the Foxbody fun life. So please subscribe to this channel. Please like this video. Please check out blueovermedia.com to get your Blue Over Media merchandise and to get your tickets for Bleed Ford Blue Fest. Follow us on Instagram, Blue Over Media, KSD Notch, and all that good stuff. Hopefully my next video is a little bit more of a better update as it relates to this car, but it is what it is. It's your boy Ken Sean with Blue Over Media. I am out.